Yes, this is an update on my new Yozma INT. As you can see, I've done it say 35 miles, but it hasn't been 35 miles. Just say that. Now, as you see online, everyone's saying that it maxes out between 35 and 37. Well, that's true, but that's not true. That's because if you own a flat, and I've done it multiple times, once you on a flat and you don't have no wind pushing against you, towards you, in other words, you're not going against the wind, and you on the flat, it maxes out at 37, true enough, but if you stay in on the throttle and you still on that straight, if you stay in on that throttle for another 7 to 8 seconds, maybe 9, it's gonna hit 38 and then 39, and then you know it's gonna fluctuate between 39.2 and 39.5. Now it all at the same time I done maxed it out a couple times at 39 miles an hour, but it was only one time, like I said, it would fluctuate between the 39.2 and 39.5. The other times I only got to manage to get like 39.2, 39.3, you know what I mean? Something like that, between 39.1 and 39.3 the other few times. But like I say, well, of course, the mileage is not, like I said, I haven't been 35 miles. And when it comes to the battery, if you, like I say, if you start off on number 2 and you ride for a couple miles and then you hit the 3, if you lay around there and you get in on the throttle and you max it out at 35 miles an hour and you stay on that throttle for about maybe 15 to 20 seconds, you'll automatically see the bars go down to from 5 to 3 bars. And then when you get up out of it, it'll come back. One bar come back, so you got 4 bars out of 5. And then when you make a stop, it goes back to the 5 bars. But you lay around there and you get back on it again, and like I say, you get back on it again, and it goes back down to the 3 bars. Well, once you let it go and it goes back to 5 bars, once you lay around there and get on it, you don't even have to, how you say, you don't even have to be in 3. You could be in 1. It's still gonna drop down 1 bar. Then the next thing you know, 2 bars. So, I mean, I don't know if it's just that I didn't get a good battery. I mean, cause online, from what I've heard, I mean, from the videos, it was said that don't look at that 51 mile range. Have common sense, but I would think I at least get 20 miles out of it, but that's not gonna happen. I see that. And like I said, it says I've been 35 miles, but I haven't been 35 miles. If I had to guesstimate how much total miles I've went in these few days, I would have to say maybe 8. I give it the benefit of the doubt, and I don't even think I don't even think it's that, but 10 miles. I've gotten 10 miles out of it, and I don't mean you know, I mean 10 miles total. But just say 10, 12. Like I say, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. Just say 12 miles. There's nowhere in the world I've been no 35 miles, not even 25. But I'm happy with it. I'm 210 pounds also. So that's another thing. So if I'm 210 pounds, if you under 200 pounds, you supposed to be able to hit that. I think you're supposed to be able to hit that 40 miles an hour on the straight. If I hit 39 and I'm 210 pounds, there's nowhere in the world you're gonna tell me that you're not gonna hit 40 miles an hour. But yeah, that's me just doing this little review. It's still workout for my channel. I have plans in the future. Step up. But yeah, hit that like button. Subscribe if you may. I mean, I do content on both weather engineering and geoengineering. In other words, filming the airplanes, making the designs in the sky. And I also videotape the police drones. And I end up on different little scenes here and there. But like I say, hit that like button if you choose to subscribe. I surely appreciate it. Thank you very much.